Boy, the Philadelphia Inquirer just cannot help it. Every single section, almost every story, it just infused this level of black on white hostility everywhere that they can. And as they do it, they're just pretending it's all normal. I mean, I'm thinking of the story for Mother's Day I just saw. Here's the main headline. It says, "We may not get a holiday, but aunts are the backbone of the black community." And they go on to give lots and lots of examples of people who have actually had aunts help raise them. Maybe they lived in the same neighborhood. Maybe they were babysitters. And somehow this is unique to the black community. Okay, I mean, the idea that everybody in this country doesn't have some kind of large extended family and they're not all like very close. I mean, this is the norm. This is not the exception. I mean, the people go, I mean, there's a show called Blue Bloods on where everybody goes over to the grandparents' house on Sunday for Sunday dinner, and it's very formal. And lots of people do that. Lots of people grew up that way. Now we learn that this is a black thing, that white people do not understand that. Okay, so listen, the Philadelphia Inquirer and the Daily News, you know, they're just going to ride their readership right into the ground until all that's left is a few black activists who don't believe in advertising anyway. And it's just going to happen just like it's happening to every other paper in the country. But what I thought was interesting about this article was how they really did take it to a new level towards the end, a new level of black on white hostility, all in a Mother's Day article. Here's what the black writer, lets us know. Traditionally, adding aunt in front of a black woman's name is seen as one of the highest forms of respect that can be attributed. Quote, "We've begun to call U.S. Representative Maxine Waters Aunt Maxine," said one of the experts on this. Quote, "In that context, that means she's going to speak truth to power. She's going to fight against white supremacy. Not only do we have an Aunt Maxine, we have an Aunt Angela Davis. We have Aunt Maya Angelou. The black aunt sticks to. She gets with. She watches over. She stands in truth. She tells an unbridled truth. She's not going to hold back. She should be held in the same high regard as the biological mother." Wow, what a cast of characters they just named. I mean, people recognize Maxine Waters as the one member of the U.S. House of Representatives who is the most clinically insane. Then they talk about Angela Davis, who bought a gun that was used in a courtroom to kill a judge when a couple of Black Panthers were on trial as a reward for her black diligence. She was rewarded with a professorship at the University of California, where she went around, spent her entire career reminding everybody that the people who built that university were nothing but a bunch of big, bad white racists. Then it goes on and on and on. So they want to turn Mother's Day into some kind of version of Kwanzaa, except that it comes in May. I think the takeaway from this for us is for us to realize how unrelenting this black on white hostility is, and how often we see it, and how often it's becoming mainstream. And we have Pulitzer Prize winning newspaper columnists telling us in the headlines that white people should not call the cops on black people if they see them breaking the law. That's what we now call the see something, say something asterisk, unless it's a black person. I mean, this black on white hostility is now a mainstream thing that you can find turning on any of the mainstream legacy media channels, and everybody's just shrugging as if this is something the way it's always been. This is the way it should be. One of these days, one of these geniuses that runs these newspapers, that they all publish the same kind of article with the same tone, the same intent, the same style. One of these days, one of these geniuses is going to tell me how well it works, keeping their paper open, increasing their circulation, just by having the number one goal of not making the black kids angry.